Okay, so good morning everybody and once again welcome back in today's class. Today we are on the day number 16 and we were discussing about the problem management. Remember yesterday we were here. So the overview we have done of this particular life cycle, right? And now we are going to be discuss little further. That is main point is that is schema and the rules. So let's, because schema has a no big changes as per the process if I say, but let's have a look on the schema as well once again. Okay, good. So we'll go here, search for the tables. And we'll search for the problem table. Right. So we can search. In the problem, two tables are important. One is problem table and one is called the problem task table. As I said yesterday, in the problem management this task play a very vital role because it need to be assigned to multiple teams to find out the root cause. Both tables are extended from the task table only. Don't confuse that problem task extended from the problem. No, both are extended from the task only. So let's open this. And here we'll go to the schema map. Here. So problem table is extended from the task table. Now referenced. It is referencing to these many: change, location, execution plan, configuration, user, offering. These many. It's referencing. And sorry, reference and referencing. So this one. So incident table referencing to problem with the support of the related list. Like in the problem table, we can have a link the change, we can link the incidents. So this schema is all about. If technically, if I say mainly 3 and 4 tables are there, which are always you find either on the incident, change, problem. Is the base table is the table, then the module table, that is the change table or the problem table or the incident table, then the module task table like incident task, problem task, change task. CI is one of the also table, location is also one of the table, user is also one of the table, configuration is the one of the table. So these are the common tables which are available or referenced or referencing on the problem table. In problem management, the major point is that to access or to work on problem and problem task, two different roles are required. That is important here. When I say problem and problem task, let me show you here. Let me open a problem. Open. This is my problem record. And if I scroll down, I will have a problem task. To work on these tasks, once I create, I require a separate role. To work on these problem, to update these fields, I required a separate role. This is important. So if you see here, this, we have a call admin, coordinator, problem manager, problem task analyst, read role and write role. So let's come here and see. So now we'll put user admin and we'll open the roles here. Okay. And we'll search with the word problem. See, these many. Problem admin can delete the problem task, but problem manager cannot do this thing. Problem coordinator who can work on problem or problem task. Means if I have this role, I can work on the task level as well. On this level. But if I have only the task role, then I cannot work anything on the upper level. Only the task level I can work. It is intentionally has been created like this. Let's say in our team we have 7 people. Go ahead, sorry.
I was saying that it's a kind of creating a power of users, right? And
Power of user name, it's like a segregation of duties. It's a segregation of duty. See, if I give you example, in a hotel, let's say there are 10 cooks in the kitchen and there's a head cook or head chef, I can say. Either the junior cook do anything, but till the time it was not tasted and signed by the head chef, it is not proceeding further. And they're not allowed to go outside to talk to the customer about the feedback of the curry or the rice or the chapati, something, the dish I can say. So in the same manner, it has been segregated. Duties, segregation of duties, it is be there. That problem that when a task has been assigned, if you have this rule, only you can work on the task level because your work is to find out the root cause. You're not worried about that how the life cycle of service, how the life cycle of problem is going on. For that, we have a coordinator or manager. For this, we have these two roles. And the minimum rule required to work on the problem is read rule or the write rule. Not the ITL. SN problem read, SN problem write is the minimum rule required to do on this particular part. Plus, on the top of that, if you add the ITL role or the system admin role, the things will be definitely change. But deletion right is only with the problem admin. System admin can do. But if you talk from the business perspective, we are not giving system admin to everybody. Anuj is our problem manager, so we can give him the problem admin role. Okay, he can manage everything in the problem. Ishwar is our coordinator, so let's give him a coordinator role. No, Kalda is only need to work on the task level. Okay, let's give her a task role. Now the question comes, Atul, how we can work on this part, how we can say this thing. So what is your homework today? I'll give you a little small demo as well on this particular part. Okay, what is your homework today? Your homework is to create two different users. One user to whom you will give the problem coordinator or the problem manager role. And one user to whom you only give the problem task analyst role. And then impersonate with two different users and see how the behavior of these two users are there. Coordinator can do anything, but problem task analyst cannot work other than the task level. Okay. Clear everybody till this point?
Uh, in the homework,
Yes, Atul.
we we have to create one is the manager role, and the second
Yes.
user
Not
is
the role. You have to be create a users and provide them a
user.
yes.
Create a user and provide them the role,
Yes.
and problem manager role, right? One
Yes.
user and the other one is task analyst.
Correct. Correct.
And
And
what we
see,
have to
Can we
analyze.
also create the groups, right, Atul?
you can see practically if I say you can create the groups as well. But as we're doing in the PDI, so create a simple user and access or give a role to that user only. And then you have to be log in with them or impersonate with them and check that how the behavior of how they are behaving on a problem record level and the problem task level. This is what Anuj we have to do. Clear or any doubt?
You're going to give a demo, right?
Yes, I'm going to give a demo as well.
Okay.
So now the problem statement come how a problem record can be created. As I say, there are two ways to create a problem record, or ways. So I'll not say, but yes, there are two pillars you can say, or two types you can say. One is called the proactive problem management. Means you start analyzing the previous trends, the history data, and start analyzing and say, oh, it can be a problem this year as well. Let's say in the last 6 months, at the end of the quarter, almost at the end of the quarter, or let's say in the last 2 years, at the end of the quarter, maybe like 30, 31st or 29, 30, 31st, our server goes down. We observe this thing that every end of the quarter it's go down. But people says or team says maybe some maintenance is going on, something is going on. But if you're a problem manager, you will see that why it is be happening only for this particular time period. Then you start reading those incidents and create a problem record to further investigate. It's a server issue, it's a hacking, it's a vulnerability. What is be happening in this time period? That is called the proactive problem management or the proactive trend analysis, we can say. Second is called the open incidents. I can create a problem record from an incident as well. Open incident, not I'm saying the closed incident, open incident I'm saying. I can create a problem record from the open incident. Because an incident get closed, there is no need to be create a problem, but it is not the right case. I work for a client where they need this functionality that they can raise a problem record on the closed incidents if required. So we have to little bit modify the process. Now, if I come here that how the life cycle work, because this is what important before we go for the demo. Two different life cycles work because one work on the problem level and one work on the task level. Here. In the problem, we have these 6 states: new, assess, root cause, fix in progress, resolve, and closed. From new, I can go assess. What this mean? Let's say Anuj and Khalda is working in my team. They're not that much experienced, they're the junior guys. And they think that we're getting similar kind of incident almost on the daily basis. Let's do one thing. Anuj asked to Khalda, let's do one thing. Let's get a problem record. And we'll ask Atul and Anthony to work on that part. Means they will take a final decision. So these guys created a problem record and that problem record appearing in my dashboard. I will do assessment. Assessment means I will see that is it actually a problem record? Is it impacting my business very badly? Do I need to be think about this problem record immediately? This is what the assessment called. Mainly in this phase, it has been confirmed. Yes, I'm happy to take this as a problem record. Remember concept of the promote and propose major incident. Something similar is happening here. If I say yes, it is a problem record and I'm happy to accept it, then it go to the root cause analysis phase, where I as the coordinator, I as a manager, problem manager, start involving the different teams. But I think no. I'm sorry, this kind of a problem record is already there, so we will mark as a duplicate or cancel, and it will be lifecycle get closed. Because in the system, 100 or 200 of problem records are there. Either before raising, they should check. If they did not check, then it's my responsibility to check that is it a duplicate record or not. So I will do this check here. Now root cause analysis means I have to find out the actual cause that why it is be happening. At this point of time, I start creating the task. This one. I'll create task, one for Anthony team, one for Ishwar team, one for Venkat team, one for Jugendra team, and say, okay guys, start working on your task. Find out that why this problem is happening. After 2 days, 3 days, they come back to me and say, Atul, we have done our task analysis, and they follow this life cycle. They will knew to assess. Maybe I get a task for the Ishwar team. Ishwar says, sorry boss, it's not our team. No, we're not working on this part. So we cancel this task. No, Ishwar says, yes, it's my team, I need to be checked. So they start working and they close. Same goes here. Let's say I got inputs from the 5 different teams from the problem task, and I got the root cause. The root cause is that we have to be upgrade the server. Number 1, we have to upgrade the firewalls. Number 2, and we have to be upgrade the application which is installed on this server to the next version. Number 3. So these are the 3 root cause. Now to fix the root cause, we have to start fixing it. And here the change management come in the progress. Sorry, I'm saying progress. The change management come in the limelight. I will coordinate with the team and say, okay guys, can you raise a change for this one? Change prepared, change go in the cab meeting, change discuss, change approved, and finally change deployed. And I'll mark this problem as a resolve. After 1 day, or maybe during the fix, someone said, no, this fix will not work in the upper environment. Then we have to be realized that why it's not working, go and check it, realize, reopen that particular problem record. Or I go to business and told to business that we have to be upgrade this server, firewall, and install the latest version of this application. Business says simple, Atul, this is year end. I don't have money. I can't do anything on this part. But I will say if you don't have money, that's fine. I can understand your concern. But tomorrow, if this incident happens, then what will be the case? Are you happy to accept the risk and take my burden on yourself that if the incident happened again on this server, I am not liable to pay any liability to you as per the availability agreements. This is what called the accept risk. Business says yes, I'm happy to accept the risk. Okay, good. Let's not fix, accept the risk, put the raid log and move to the close trade. Otherwise, go to resolve. After some time you can complete and still you find that we are getting the incident, then realize this problem record. And same thing goes here. Reassess the task. It's like a reopening of the task. This is the whole soul life cycle of a problem record. Clear? Any doubt, any question?
And Atul, can you show that diagram again?
All right. Yes, Anuj, go ahead.
1 second, I'm just you know noting it down. This like not noting it down, just observing few things.
Uh, After
And
resolving the
yeah,
problem
go.
happen, right? In my view, there should be some availability kind of features to that lesson learned, right? What was being as a problem, what was the resolution, right? What will be the future lesson learned to avoid such problem, right? That kind of record we should build after resolve, right? Before closing.
Yes. So see, it's totally depend on the business as well. That what type of customer you are supporting. And you can take lesson learned, you can upgrade your document, you can upgrade I'm saying update your documents, you can upgrade your training teams, technical teams, business teams, that for these type of things we have to do these things. Maybe sometime we don't have a root cause, we don't find the root cause, we just have a workaround. So note that as well, workaround, and pass to the customer. This thing also can be happen, right?
Yeah, in some instance it can be.
Sorry, Sam.
In some instances it can be.
Yes. Just give 1 minute, guys. Let me put little charging here.
Sorry, Anuj, I cut down.
Yes.
No, that's okay. Um, so on the resolved
Mhm.
stage, so on the resolved side, when we fix the, when we implement the solution and try to fix that problem, and why is that reanalyze on that?
Okay. I'll give a very normal example. You remember the yesterday example? The tap is not working.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Now let's
Hmm.
say you call to the plumber. Okay.
Okay.
He came, he put the right tape, put the right screw, and say, sir, it has been done. What do you say? Okay, what I'll do,
Let me.
I'll observe it for the few days.
Okay.
And if it's not leaking again,
Then I'll call you
I'll
back.
update you. Yes.
Hmm.
If it's leak, I'll update you.
Yeah. Okay.
The same thing.
Then again, it goes with the same thing, like not
Same
exactly
thing.
the big process, but root cause analysis, fix the process, then resolve, then reanalyze.
Yes.
It's a life cycle.
Yes.
Okay.
Got it now?
Yes.
Good. ठीक है. Now let's move to the demo part. So I'll go here, problem, and create new. So this is my problem form. We have a formatter here. And I will do first reported by. That is it reported by some kind of change, incident, case. What was the record which I'm taking as a base that this problem record has been happened. Right? Like if I say nowadays a lot of flood is coming in India. That's true. I know. But when was this first reported by? Atul, in 1980 somewhere or 1970 somewhere, when industry was growing, people start cutting the trees. That was the first time the flood came in India. So that was the first reported by. It is not mandatory that you have to fill this because it's not a mandatory field. But for the record purpose, we always say that when the first incident happened for this particular problem type. So I can say maybe you can put case, you can put change, or you can leave it like anything. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't have anything. Category, software, hardware, network, database, like this. Subcategory, again, it is coming from the incident only. Right? Now on the category part as well, important point need to be understood. Number one, because we can raise an problem record, let me show you. As I said that we can raise a problem record from the incident as well. It means if I click on this and create problem, now just see what will happen. There is no category get copied. Maybe in the property it is not mentioned. But if we want to make a sync between problem and the incident category, then we have to be say either use the same category which is available on the incident. Right? Maybe I have a future demand. I want all the incidents which has a problem records for the category called hardware. In this case, I want to make sure that problem and incident both have a same category. So what service now say? Number one, either you reuse the existing category, use the same which I'm giving to you. One part. Second, if you want, you can define your own categories as well. Up to you. You are the problem manager, you have a business. Or the last option, what we have in the category called CI. That use a CI and from the CI populate the category and you can use it. But in all these three things, important is that it should be consistent. On the day 2, day 3 or day 4, we discuss incident problem and change the clubbing. The not clubbing, the interrelationship. How the relationship work when they have the things common in them. So this is the first part that we have to understand that here. This is the important point. The category, either reuse the category, either use the CMDB or the CI, or either define the new category. Okay. If I go back here, it's done. I have this offering because these are the fields which is common from the incident. So I'm not going to pick up anything. I'd say LNG training. Now state is a read only because in the problem management, the state movement happen on some triggers. What are the triggers? We will see. Then this field is not available on the form level. I was checking something, so I bring it reopen count that how many times a problem record get reopened, reanalyze. Then impact and urgency and priority coming from the same place. Priority lookup. Let's go here and say lookup definitions. Priority lookup definitions. Sorry. Yes. And you can say priority problem lookup. Same fundamental which we have used in the incident. Same thing, same points, everything is same here. Okay, so nothing much or nothing new to be discussed at this point of time, that what is or how these things are coming from here. Okay. Now, if I go back here and let's go back to the incident. If I create a problem record, see, it is not showing me the problem, create problem. Any idea why? Any idea why?
Just could be it is not as a repetitive things or as an incident report.
No, because we already created a problem record for this incident. That is the reason it's not showing. So you cannot create multiple problem records for a single incident. So I'm not getting this option here. So let me do one thing. Let me take another incident, because what I want to be sure, I need to be put it here. Let go back here and right click, create problem. What I get CI, I get this is a short description, I get assignment group, and I get the priority. And what I get anything else, I get this copied. How these things are coming, let's check here. This time I will go into the problem management or the problem properties. Search for the incident here. Let's see from where it is becoming. Problem created from the incident properties. So these are the things, these are the attributes which get copied when we create a incident, sorry, when we create a problem record from an incident table. So from an incident record. Description, short description, CMDB, impact urgency, priority, company, CIS domain, business, service offering, category, subcategory. Also, if you tick box this, if there's any attachment at this level, that also get copied to the problem record. This look lighter now because we know the basic understanding. We know the properties level. So what is another homework? To have a look on this problem management properties for today. Because this is not only for the incident, this have some property for the task as well. Have a look on this property today. Now let's come back here. So I'm here now. I can put assignment group to the problem team. Problem analyzer. And let me put this problem coordinator. Okay. Same thing you can use here. Contextual search is there. If you scroll down a little bit, you can see notes, analyze information. Because as of now, there's no workaround we have. We did not find anything. Maybe the user who is raising this problem record, they can put some workaround as well from the experience perspective. So this is what it has. Do we have any cause note? No, we don't have any cause note as well, because it is just, we're just creating a problem record now. Then under the resolution information, how we fix it, as of now I have no idea. And other information. who opened, confirmed, and all the things. Confirm means who say yes, I'm assessing, I'm happy to take it to the next level. Assessment has been done. So now I click on the save here. Did you notice that it moved to the assess state automatically? Not automatically, it done with the support of the properties. Let's see, I read something here. It is gone. Problem record. Maybe I'll check this part, because either it's a business tool which is running. We will see in the life cycle. We will see that part. There's a business tool which run that if a problem record has these two things filled, it will move to the new assess state automatically. Or if you see this one, let's say this is a problem record. Okay. And I just click on the save. It did not move. It did not move because assigned to is empty. If I put assigned to, oh, there is no person who is allowed to be here.
Again, how we can define the business
Sorry?
role? How we can define the business role?
That you have to be
Or
created.
the business role or users or group role, how we can define business?
You have to create the business rule. That what is the need of the business at point of time. They want automatic transition or they want some manual interaction. All these things will be there. So where we can go, let me go here and show you business rule. I'm sure it's a business rule only if I'm not wrong. BU problem table about change group, copy state, take to the closer, problem state validation, update here, update problem state to assess. So this is the business will run in the background. When you click on the submit, it check. It says when to run, at insert or update, and what to do. This thing. Move the problem record to the assess state. If these things has been filled up. Now only thing which you are to be seeing here. If this is empty, you are getting the assess button here. But if it is already filled, you are getting the confirm button here. Or what you can do, you can click on the assess. When you click on the assess, system asking, okay, to whom you want to assign this problem record, so that that person or that user can do the assessment here. So in this case, that part was missed because we already have assigned to person here. In this case, system is asking me, tell me to whom you want to be assigned. Let me save this once, otherwise it will not taking the data here. And now click on the assess. That problem coordinator B. Okay. Now I, as the problem coordinator, come here and read this problem record completely. Okay, it has this. Okay, we have under notes this. Okay, yes, I confirm that this is a problem record. I confirm that yes, we need to be, my team need to be work, or our team need to be work on this problem record. Okay, before we go to the next level, or to we say that assessment has been done, Let's see this assignment group funda. If you want, you can do the auto assignment in the problem record, but generally we don't have this rule for the auto assignment. Or how it works specifically, that in the assignment group, only those group will come which is type of ITL, and in the assigned to, only those user will come who has a problem coordinator or problem manager role. Now do one thing, another homework, create a group. Okay, create a XYZ group, add two people. One person who has a problem coordinator role, one person who just have a problem task analyst role, and then assign the problem to that group and see who is appearing in the problem coordinator. Sorry, in the assigned to field or the problem level. And same thing goes from the problem task. In the problem task, if I click on the new, I can create two type of tasks. One is the RCA task, other is a journal task. Journal means just to be recording purpose. RCA means I need this team to find out the RCA for me. And here the same fundamental work. Let's say I want to put problem analyzer. See, I'm hearing task analyst as well. But if you see here, did I get the task analyst? No. Why? Because this is what the rule definitions here. Problem can be assigned only to the user who has a coordinator role, but task can be assigned to a user who has a coordinator or the task role as well. So now you can see task role. Task is also appearing here. This is out of the box validation given by ServiceNow. And that is the reason we discuss about this thing. This thing. Segregation of duty, we have done this part. Clear? Doubt?
Yes, Atul.
Good. Now, because after doing the incident management, we are very comfortable on the problem. Let me leave this and go back. What is the business rule name which run on the incident table for the assignment? What was the business rule name? Tell me. It's a class test. Tell me. Alda, what is the business rule name which run for the assignment of the incident record? Anuj. Ishwar. Anthony. भैया ऐसे काम नहीं चलेगा.
You just repeat the question. I will try again.
What is the business rule name which populate the assignment group automatically?
Is it reference?
What reference?
Reference field.
Support group.
What is a business rule name? Remember in the incident I told you multiple things. We can do the manual assignment, we can do the lookup assignment, we can do the scripting assignment. And I told you one business rule name as well. The business rule name is populate assignment group based on the CI/SO. Remember? where we go and see, okay, what CI it has, what group it has. So if I say we put the Sonic one, right? This one, and I showed you this thing, this group. I said, guys, if this group is there, it will populate it automatically here. And I remember I told you this thing as well, that the same business rule will use in the incident and the change as well. Same fundamental work here as well. So now if I remove this and let me save this. Oh, we are in the assess phase, so we cannot remove this as well now. So if you create a new problem record where you keep the CI, it will populate this group in the assignment group. We cannot go out because we're in the assess phase. Please remember these things. These are the repetitive things. I told you that problem is little easy to understand because our base is clear. Our base is strong now. We discuss each and everything in depth as much as we can go in the incident management. So again, from the homework perspective, create a problem record, fill the CI and make sure that CI must have a support group mentioned here. Click on the submit. Let's see it get populated or not. Because the business rule is still working on the problem record as well. On incident, on change and on problem, this business rule work. Clear everybody till this point? Even though if I say we did not see anything new till this point, everything is like a repetition of incident. Now what I will do, I will take a decision. Yes, I as a problem coordinator confirm it can be a problem record for us. So I click on the confirm. My state goes to the root cause analysis. And in the other problem, let's say whom I need to be assigned. Let's say coordinator B. And I say no, this is a duplicate one. So I'll click on the mark duplicate. So we're discussing two different life cycles. System says, OK, you are marking as a duplicate, then give me the parent one. What is the parent problem record? On which basis you are marking as a duplicate? Right? So I need to be search the problem record. No, this 406 is duplicate of number 2. OK. Done. See, the state moved to the closed. Now it cannot be reopened. If a problem record which is marked as a duplicate cancelled or the closed, it cannot be reanalyzed. Where this is not the case. I'll show you this part. Okay. Now, again, we move forward. Let's come back here. Come to the tables. This is what I learned when I was showing you this incident management. That we done the demo first and then we pick up the concepts, which create little bit gap in between. So now my intention is that if I am doing the demo, let's pick up the terms or the concepts in the parallel manner. Now come here, search for the open and come here. Search for the state. Same thing applicable here as well, guys. Same. Problem state and the state. Problem state and the state. नहीं है, ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं. So let open the problem state window and open the state. On the problem record, we are using state Kangera. Right click and show state using the task table one. This is the problem state. We're not using this, but this is getting synced in the background. So we have a choice here. These states has a value starting from 100. 101, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 7. And these are the sequence 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And if you go to this task state, so these are definitely because this is coming from the choice table. So you have to be see here. Here. New assess root cause fix in progress. Now tell me what is the way these two states get sync with each other? What component, what method it gets sync? Remember, I told you this thing as well for the incident. Tell me, guys, how the incidents, how the problem state and yes, Ishwar, what is the component name? How they both get synced?
Sorry, Atul, can you just repeat the question? My headphone was disconnected.
How these two fields, problem state and the state, get sync with each other, because on the problem record we have a state field from the task table, not from the problem table. What component run in the background? Anthony. Good
Business
position.
rule or assignment group? That
No,
would be,
wrong. Anthony. Venkat. Khalida.
No idea. Though.
Come on. Can't say no idea. Anuj. These are not new things, guys. I'm telling you. These all are the old things which we learn in incident management. How these two get synced with the support or with the help of the script include.
Right.
Now what do you mean by right? I know it's right. You guys need to be remember this. I can understand that, okay, Atul, I am not a technical guy. But if you are learning ITSM, if you are appearing for ITSM certification exam, these things are important. This, see, problem state sync, state utility sync, all these things. If you open this problem state constant, use the constant when determining the problem state to be used. This is the way they get sync. And how they call it means how they use it. They use it like problem state dot new dot assess dot root underscore call underscore dot fix underscore in progress dot resolve dot closed. These are the constant names so that this can be used either in any of the way. But while doing the coding, we never use these things. We always use these values 100, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. Because if you see here, And if you click on the state, see 107. It did not say that closed, resolved, in progress. They say 107, 102. Because tomorrow maybe you can go and change the name to new underscore new underscore draft underscore new. I have to be changing my everything in the code, but these values never get changed. And that is the reason, even though it is an integer type, but storing the value in the choice. This is important if you're doing the implementation, guys. Clear?
Yes, Adul.
Yes, sir.
Same thing goes for the problem task as well. State, if you go here, same fundamental, same. Now, if you go here, let me go back, open the problem task. Let me close this and this. And here, search for the state. Alright? You don't have anything else. Wow, that's nice. Good to go then for us. Then open the state here. And you will see the names, numbers here. It starts from 150 someone, right? This one, new assess, work in progress closed. Now, if you see one thing, which we're discussing on the problem properties level. I'll take my words back here, guys, because I say if a problem record get closed with the help of duplicate, it will cannot be realized. No, this is not the case. This has been defined in the property. Can create a problem task on this note, not this one. कहाँ गया था जो इसका point realize? Who can realize? Who can realize this? There is a field called the state or something. अरे कहाँ गया यार वो? This one can realize up, no problem. No, not this one, not this one.
Yeah, this one. Who can reanalyze or complete it?
Who can means who can reopen it.
Okay. Okay. Who can reanalyze? Who can reopen?
I guess this is I'm getting confused. This is what I'm saying. Can the reassess a problem task on a closed problem record as well? Means problem record is closed, but I want to be reopen the task. Yes or no? You can define here. To reopening it, what role is required?
Is there an example Atul, where the problem record is closed but the task is still open?
Practically no, if I say.
Okay.
But they're giving a option to you if you want to do. Let's say I give you an example. I'm working in a database team, okay, and there is a problem record. There is a problem task assigned to me. I done my RCA and problem get resolved. Okay, and everybody say let's close the problem record. Problem record get closed now. Okay, but after 1 month, 2 months, I found very small issue in that particular symptoms. Either I will ask problem manager to open the problem record, or I will say, can you open only my task? I want this task to be for the tracking purpose. If I found anything big on the RCA part, we will raise the proper change and we'll go ahead for the same. So ServiceNow say it's totally up to you if you want, but that isn't they are giving option in the property level. By default, it's a no. Because there's no use case of this thing. Right? There's no use case of this. But if you want, you can do it at your side very easily on that particular area. Clear everybody? Any doubt? Say yes or no.
No, Atul, not for now.
Not
Sure.
for now. What? No question or no understanding?
No questions for now.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Good. So now we'll take a pause here. Okay. And we'll see the life cycle that from RCA how it's progressed further. One thing which I left, we'll see this part in tomorrow's discussion, that when I click on this part, let me say if I raise a new problem record and I get a pop-up, right? Assign to. If this is not filled up, then it is coming from the pop-up, which I will tell you that how that pop-up has been designed. So this thing, we'll discuss it tomorrow. How it's automatically designed work, there is a business rule that we already see. But how that pop-up is coming and how only that two fields are coming on the pop-up, that you will see in the tomorrow's class.
Sorry, Atul, which pop-up you were saying?
Let me do this thing. I'm talking about this one. New here. And let's say I'm creating a problem record. Okay, and let's say I'm putting problem analyzer here. And say if I click on the assess, I'm getting this pop-up, right?
Yes.
So how this pop-up come?
So this pop-up comes on the update on load. I learned something when we load or update something, then we can configure the pop-up on that basis.
But how from it is becoming?
It is coming from uh, I
Background.
did sorry.
Because you're saying something?
Yeah, I think background.
No,
What background?
UI actions,
It's a UI pages, not UI
U,
action.
UI pages. Yeah.
Yeah. But how in the system how it has been defined, where it has been defined? This is what we need to be understand.
Let me tell you 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
I have my PDI open. Just 1 minute, okay?
Sure, no problem. Any thought, Ishwar, or maybe Anthony on this part?
No.
Script works. It should be.
Because this page, good.
No, not update set, of course. No.
No, not update side.
No. Yeah, I'm sure about that. I did it, Atul. I'm sorry, I'm not getting exact name.
No problem. See, that is a UI pages, but if you see here something different, it is showing me a new view name. Assess dialog form view. It is not a normal UI page. No. If you're getting confused, it
We
is
will
not.
right click it and design the form in something like we have to go with
Yes.
that. Yes.
Yes. So we have to be go here, configure,
And configure form design, form
form
layout,
anywhere. Both will take you the same
form
thing.
design. Yeah.
And here, if you scroll down, you will
Hmm.
see the view name. This view name get open. And this contain only problem and then these two fields. So this it contains only state and assigned to field only.
Atul, what was? Can you just clear me? I have a doubt that what was that configuration when we set that if it will get edit or update, you will get a pop-up. Okay, and you still want to confirm that. What
That
is
is
that one?
info message or the warning message or the error
Yeah.
message.
So where we configure it?
That come from the scripting. Client script, UI policies, not client script, basically client
UI
script.
policies. Correct.
Yes,
UI policies. Yes.
not
Yes.
not
Yes.
this one.
Hmm.
So this pop-up come from this view only. Not sure that why ServiceNow specifically designed this part to make it mandatory like this one. So what they're doing actually, they are calling that section, they're calling that particular view in the UI button. So when you click on the assess, it go in the background and see is assigned to field. No, it call that view and show us only these two fields. So this is what I want to discuss tomorrow, but we have already done this part. If you want to add more fields, you can add more fields. Same thing you can do. Right click, go to the configure, go to the form layout, open the view, and maybe I can say active. You want to say status, actual start, anything you want to do, you can do it. And now click on the assess. It show each and everything to us. Simple, you can do that particular part. With this, if I say we have done almost 50% of the problem management here, because we understand that how a problem record get created and how we can reach up to the RCA level, because RCA, this state has nothing to be do on this part. This state has mainly to do on the task level, which we will see tomorrow. Clear or doubt?
Clear, Atul.
Good. Any other question before I stop the recording for today? Good. Let me stop the recording and take a quick attendance now.